There's just something about men sleeping in that I can't stand. Wake up. Why are you all dainty still laying in bed? Why are you still sleeping? Get up. Go clock in. Okay, go build a house.
Welcome back, my kings. Welcome to the kingdom. Once again, there's one more thing that men cannot do for these new women. Oh, let's deep dive.
There's just something about men sleeping in that I can't stand. Like, I get it, I'm the problem, whatever. But like, as a man, why are you still asleep? You should be outside mowing the lawn. And you know what? I want to blame my dad because, dude, if my dad worked at 8 a.m., he would wake up at 4 in the morning. He had this whole routine.
Probably was the reason why that man got up at 4 in the morning. Maybe that was the only time that he knew he had to himself before having to deal with you as a daughter and the wife. Hey, who knows? Hey, that could have been a time. Hey, he could have been got up early to talk to his side piece.
That's pretty interesting.
Who knows? That could have been a time he got up and then his wife, we don't know, could have got up, fixed the man some breakfast or get his head right. But it's amazing how they want the old school way as far as men were, but they don't want to do the old school things that women did. Women didn't lay in bed all day. You see, she laying down in bed. Women didn't lay down in bed. You know what they did? They got up, they cooked breakfast, then they did the dishes. If there was some laundry, they did the laundry. If they had to iron that man clothes before he went to work, the clothes was already ironed. Then they took care of the kids. Then they did the housework. And then they fed the kids for lunch. And then guess what? Now it's time to start for dinner. So they wanted one way her dad in the past, what men did, but then y'all don't want to turn around and do what women did back in the day. Hi.
He would pray, read the Bible, take a shower, take forever doing his hair, whatever. And my dad always wakes up early and he's always getting into something, right? Doing the randomest things like fixing the garage or freaking, he'll find something. So I just cannot, I don't know. Wake up. Why are you all dainty still laying in bed? Why are you still sleeping? Get up. Go clock in. Okay, go build a house. Go clean the grill. I don't know. Find something to do.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Just go find something to do. Another thing that a man can't do. So if you've been working a 40, 45, 50, 60-hour work week, and you finally just want to take you a couple of hours, extra hours of sleep, one Saturday or Sunday or whatever day that you happen to be off, and you don't need to be sleeping. You need to be up fixing the garage or painting the house or building a house. You just need to be getting up doing something while I enjoy comfort. You as the man need to be getting up and working yourself to death, because basically, clearly that's all we was meant to do. All we meant to do is work, pay bills, and make certain that the woman is always happy. That's your job function. You're never allowed to get tired. You're never allowed to have any type of emotions. You're never tired. You're never able to complain. You're never, none of that. No, you're a man. You're supposed to be the man, right? You're supposed to be the man.
Fucking believe that? In this day and age, what the fuck is this world coming to?
Dainty? It really irks her when a man sleeps in. I wonder, do she have one?
I'll have to ask my accountant about that.
And it's these type of women and how society is, where I see men finally be reaching that breaking point and just get tired of it. Just get tired of it. Let's check this out.
Need my dream job, like I just like working. Bitch, I hate working.
I tell people all the time, bro, my dream job is to not have a job. I hate clocking in. I hate talking to managers. I hate having meetings. I hate having coworkers. I hate everything about having a job. I hate having to wait on the paycheck. I hate this shit.
I felt that one.
Man, he already coming in cooking. I'm sure there's a lot of men that probably feel the same way. It's like, man, I work because I have to, not because I want to. That is a distinct difference, because two things can be true at the same time.
You a smart motherfucker, that's right.
Because you'll have people out here, especially women, that's your job to work.
Yep.
The society will break down, you start working. Clearly, I understand the society will break down, but two things can be true. I know I have to work. Hey, I got a wife, got kids, got mortgage, got bills. Yes, I understand. The vast majority of men understand that they have to work, but that don't mean that I want to work. You see the two things can be true. Yes, I can be appreciative that I have a job. I could be appreciative that I have enough money to put food on the table and keep a roof over my head and my family head. And at the same time, every day that I go to work, I absolutely can hate it. Two things can be true at the same time.
I really hate this shit. I hate working this job. I hate working a job. I tell people this shit all the time. I don't want a job. I don't want a job. I want to act, I want to rap, because shit like that, it don't feel like a job. I want to do shit that doesn't feel like a job. It don't feel like a job. I got to wake up in the morning and swipe a card, or I got to get on Chronos and log in, get on ADT, log in. I got to motherfucking receive a call from my manager and be like, hey, did you do this? I don't want to hear none of this shit. I'm tired of this shit on my mama. I'm 2 seconds away, 2 milliseconds away from slapping my manager, my boss, and all my coworkers. I swear to God, and whoever owns this company. And
analysts say this may be too little, too late.
Hi, I'm with the Port Commission.
I'm from the Athlete's Foot Foundation.
What's up? Hey, can you get my demo tape to somebody?
Now, I hate that he said that last part, because I hope, people that the company that he worked for don't see this. They can take that the wrong way. But the sentiment of what he's saying, I get it. You just get tired, man. You get tired of the fake co-workers that do all that butt kissing to try to move up the chain. You hate them bosses be trying to tell you, well, this is a family. No, it's not. Because if I die today, y'all will have my position on the job market board before they even have me in the ground.
He ain't lying.
We're not a family, because if the people that has invested in the company stop liking what the bottom line is, and they need to trim the fat, as they say, they need to cut expenses, guess who's getting cut? Your family. Fact. Then you gotta deal with the customer's attitude. Like, man, hey, I don't want to be here no more than you want me here. But hey, you here for a reason, I'm here for a reason. Let's just go ahead and get done what we need to get done, so I can go about my business, and you can go about your business. I get it. And I get it. There'll be women that look at this like, man, when you talking about feelings, see what he would keep saying, I don't feel like working. Like, it ain't about what you feel. It's about what you have to do. Because again, men aren't allowed to have feelings. Men aren't allowed to have a breakdown. Men aren't allowed to have any other objective but to work, to pay bills, to make certain that their woman life is comfortable.
You just wake up in the morning. That's all you have to do, and I'll take it from there.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
We're not allowed to have a break. I don't even really say it's a breakdown. He just frustrated, man. Just he's just sick of all of this shit. And I don't blame him. There's a lot of fellas have to come to, if you really feel what old buddy's saying, you just tired of this shit. Just tired.
whoever owns a company, I swear to God, I hate working. We always get underpaid. And it's so crazy because your job not really your job, it's just your turn, because at the end of the motherfucking day, they can fire you whenever the fuck they want to. If they get low on business, they can fire you and they gonna call it a layoff, because of course you able to get unemployment if they, they call it layoff. But I'm just saying, your job is not really your job. It's just your fucking turn. You could be down bad on your ass and you really need to work overtime and you can't even fucking work overtime. You don't even got a job no more. You don't even fucking know because they on business right now. But I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit. And I really hate the fact that I gotta depend on this shit right now. But one day, I'm not gonna need to depend on this shit. One day, I'm not gonna need to depend on this shit.
Y'all killing me with this.
I'm feeling young brother. At least he is working. Yeah, he hate working while he's going to work. And I can always respect that. Cause again, people in this society just act like two things can't be true at the same time. Yes, I can hate something and still do it. He said that he would just wish that he can find something, his passions that he can get paid for it. Man, what a wonderful world that'd be, where people can actually get paid for something that they actually enjoy doing. Now, there are a very small, fortunate people on earth that's actually doing what they want to do and get paid for it. God bless y'all. But for the rest of us, on the inside part, feeling like my brother right here.
I've been saying it. I've been saying it for 10 damn years. Ain't I been saying it, Miguel? Huh? I've been saying it.
I hate working, but I have to work. And God forbid if you're a man and you say that you hate working, you don't want to work because you are a man and that is your purpose on earth is to work.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Just like little baby said, why are you sleeping? Get up. Work on the garage. Go build a house. That's the sentiment of a lot of women these days. As far as men are concerned, our function is to work. And God forbid, it's like the brother, you just tired. I hate being working. You just tired of working. And you ain't allowed to say it as a man. You just ain't allowed to. I'm sorry. You know, people see that like, hey, you know, be grateful that you got a job. Or man, this generation just don't want to work. Hey, cause they clearly, cause I'm an old millennial. But you go talk to them boomers, man, they act like all of us, man, just, oh my God, we just don't want to do nothing. No, that's not it. They're like, man, we just tired of the bullshit. That's all that is. We tired of not being able to afford nothing. We tired of having to work multiple jobs and still not being able to afford what that generation was able to afford on one income. The thing they was able to afford on one income, they could afford a house, they can afford going to college, they can afford paying for the kids' education, they can afford going on vacations, and that's all with one income, and that's with the wife staying at home. Try that now. Try it.
Don't be looking at me like that, all right? I can feel your look.
And see how far you get. You got to work, the wife got to work, your kids may have to work, you may have to have a couple of jobs. Your woman might got to have a couple of jobs. And that's just to maintain. So when folks, especially men, like, hey, I'm just tired of working, hey, that's a legitimate. Fellas, y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Does the first chick have a point where we shouldn't be resting because that's dainty? It's our job as men to always work? Or do you feel more like the second brother? Like, man, I just hate how this shit is. I just hate working. I know I have to work. I know I need it right now. But man, I just fucking hate this shit. I just hate the whole concept of working. Drop your thoughts down below. And as always, kings need thrones. Until next time, peace.